on the field. We're going to get playing here, get moving. Best of 4. The amateur finals were on the solar side. We've got one more match on the solar side and this lunar match as well. So just the one 4-game series here between the Midnight and the Grizzly Bears, and we are underway. Midnight only needing one match to clinch themselves the playoffs. That's not true. Midnight are already in. Midnight are locked. They're clinched. They don't necessarily have that number 1 spot guaranteed for them, so they still need to win these games. They can't just throw them away. Grizzly Bears, on the other hand, need every win that they can get because they are on the outside looking in the playoff picture right now. They are currently tied with Gladiators for the last wildcard spot, but they're out on tiebreakers. The caveat to that is they play Gladiators on Monday night next week for the last match of the season in Majors. So a poor result here against the Midnight doesn't necessarily mean that they are out, but it doesn't hurt for them to be able to take as many games tonight as they can. Realizing that my game audio is not on. Now it's on. And we are just past a minute played as I've talked about the ramifications of this match and cast it a little bit now. So Bosco is going to take this in the corner, pop it in mid. Jacob's got the touch. Art Barton, the GM of the Bear Den franchise and the captain of this team, is going to take this one off the backboard. Bosco putting it back into the box. And Analytics has a pretty easy clear, uses all of his boost to get it there. Bovey dunked by Analytics, still dangerous here for the Grizzly Bears. So we're looking to get a goal on the board and almost by Art Barton, but after the goal is opened up by the demo, he can't find the finish. Analytics and Bovey together there, not able to put it past. Barrio's going to pound this one downfield. Jacobs touched just enough to put it high off the crossbar. Bosco trying to tap it in, saved away by Art Barton. Barrio's going to keep it in the corner. Bovey's shot turned away. Art Barton's going to clear it long. And they will retreat. Bosco not able to get the clear around. Bovey dunked by Jacobs, still dangerous here in the blue half. Tied at 0 as we approach halftime. Game number 1 still looking pretty even. Mario's going to put this over to the side. Bosco's first there, shots wide. Jacob will turn into the opposite corner. Grab that boost and get something started downfield. He's got one touch, looking for a second. Maybe the flip reset. Not enough to be able to pop it high. Bovey gets the clear away. Bovey taken away by Art Barton, but not enough boost to be able to get there before Bosco. So Bosco's going to carry this one through the corner. Down. Right outside the box, Bovey's there, takes it away from one. The shot not in time. Barrio turned to go downfield, so he's just going to have to stall here. Collects some boost, then Analytics grab that corner, so he's there for the stop. Doesn't find it, but Jacob's there to back him up. Go back downfield. Bovey collects, slows it down. Boost steal by Jacob there will slow down the counterattack at least a little bit. Bovey doesn't get the mid boost either. Bosco is going to break in on this one. Dunked by Jacob in midfield. Barrio 0 boost. Trying to chip it in, get something started. Passing play broken up by Bosco. He's going to look for a second touch off the ceiling. Backboard read, and he slams it home. The Midnight take the lead with 1:49 left. A fantastic play from Bosco here. Setting himself up off the backboard. Art Barton just too far back in. Nice short angle shot by Bosco. The solo effort gets his team on the board first. They take the lead in game number 1. Minute 50 left now for the Grizzly Bears to try to find an equalizer. Still a lot of time to work with, but they've got to find something downfield. They really haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to generate any offense. They've been pretty heavily penned in by the Midnight. Bosco's going to take his time here. A little bit of space, but Analytics, the pre-jump, not really doing anything. Barrio's going to have a wide open net, and the Midnight cruise to a 2-goal lead here. Just a little bit of a miscue. I don't know if Bananalytics just didn't have a great read on where that one was going, but jump really leading to nothing. Strutt, I see that you snuck in here. There he is. Perfect. Bananalytics is going to take that one off the back. Jacob looking to get something going for the Grizzly Bears here. Nobody's there to back him up. The team pinch clear. He's going to call the service of the defense, and it's just not there. Coast to coast for Bovey, and it's 3-0 for the Midnight. Rough stuff for the Grizzly Bears. Just haven't been able to get their feet underneath of them in this game, and Midnight taking advantage of it. Still a minute 12 left on the clock, so it's not done and dusted by any stretch, but this has been Midnight's game wire to wire. Really nothing the Grizzly Bears have done to be able to find any offense downfield. And Mario's going to collect this one, past one, dunks it over Jacob. Looking for one more off the sidewall. He's got the slow shot. Barton has to make the save. Bosco's up. Saved away by Bananalytics. Grizzly Bears trying to generate something. Barton's shot, not really threatening. Saved away by Barrio. Jacob's going to turn it in. Bosco doesn't have the read, but nobody's there. Never mind. Barton's there. And they will get on the board. Grizzly Bears, 37 seconds left, and they brought themselves to the end, too. Goes Strutt's in the match now. Good timing to get in there off of the goal scored. And we're going to keep it moving. 37 seconds left here in game number 1. Midnight really enjoying this cushion that they've kind of given themselves. Jacob pins this one off the backboard. Barton's going to put that one down. High and dangerous. Bosco's shot not there. Might have just been a pass to Bovey, but Banana has a good read. Pass down to Barton, dunked by Barrio. Staying midfield here. Banana's going to put this one high. Bovey's first to it. Down into the corner, looking for one more. Soft touch, saved by Barton. Barrio pinching this one around. 8 seconds left. Midnight looking like they're going to take this game number 1 pretty handedly. It was really no doubt for them for any stretch. Barton's going to get one, though. End this game only down 1, so definitely still doable for the Bear Den in this series, but they're going to have to put in the work through these next 3 games. And that is going to conclude game number 1. Midnight take it pretty easily. 3-2, the final scoreline. Not really indicative of the dominant performance that we saw from Midnight there. A 10-4 shot differential in favor of the Midnight. The Grizzly Bears on the back foot for pretty much the entirety of that game number 1. Really not a whole lot doing for them offensively. They just kind of got stuck in their own half. Midnight took a little bit to get on the board. Bosco finding that first goal, and then Midnight just kind of pouring it on afterwards. The Grizzly Bears did well to find the one, and then the one in garbage time. But still, still doable for them here. They also don't necessarily. Grizzly Bears need the wins. There's no, number that they need. They just need to win. If they need all the help that they can get, they still will have an opportunity to be able to take it away from Gladiators on Monday, but it'll be a lot less pressure for them if they can win tonight. But Midnight are not going to make things easy for them. Bovey on the kickoff here. An analytics touch, not great. Bar's going to have an opportunity. Shot high. Bosco, no doubter. He's there so quickly, and the Midnight, unlike last game, on the board super early. No real chance for the defense there, but Analytics touch just not where it needed to go. And Bosco, the striker extraordinaire for the Midnight here, found that nice short angle goal in game number 1. An opportunity for Bananalytics here on the missed touch off the backboard. Bovey's got to find it, and Barton's shot is wide. Barrio will have the clear on the backboard. Bananalytics is going to keep this in. Reading, looking for the short angle himself. Jacob's there for the follow. Bovey, a diving save, standing on his head to keep that one out. Midnight are going to hold on to their lead here. Jacob cuts this one back. Bovey's there, gets the dunk. Bosco and Bananalytics both going for it. Bosco's got him beat. Jacob, Barrio, all there. Jacob gets the touch away. Doesn't find the second one. It's going to be dangerous here for the Midnight, rolling up around the outside. Bosco's there. The shot not found the handle. And Bananalytics is going to have a little bit of time to carry this one out. Barrio dunks. Barton's touch high off the ceiling, and still dangerous here. Bovey first to it. Off the backboard, Bosco's shot high. Barrio up, looking for the read, and he's got it. The offensive pressure, the Midnight stifling, and they're up 2-0. Team bump inside the box doesn't help their case either. Grizzly Bears need to get something going. I don't know if they have any shots on goal. I can't really check because if I pull the scoreboard up, everybody else is going to see it and not the game that's happening. But if I had to guess, I would say they probably don't have any. Bosco's not going to find that touch. Bovey will, but it'll be dunked by Jacob. Jacob's going to pound this one downfield, looking for Bananalytics in the mid. Bosco has the read on the shot and the exit clear. Bananalytics has got to read this one, cuts in, first touch. Jacob doesn't find it, but Bananalytics is there to back him up. A counterattack opportunity now for the Grizzly Bears. Bananalytics into the corner. Bosco has the clear off the backboard. Still dangerous here, though. Our Barton shot high. He finds the angle, and he finds the goal. Our Barton gets his team on the board, and they're within one. Really does not, like I said, I wouldn't have guessed that at all. Just it's been all midnight for all of this match. The Grizzly Bears finally finding that opportunity there, but only by the skin of their teeth. There was a bump that opened that one up. Here's another opportunity. Bovey trying to dunk that one in, but not able to quite get there in time. Jacob doesn't have the touch ended. Bosco will capitalize on the miscue. Midnight just so well positioned to be able to take advantage of these missed touches, and they've got another 2-goal lead. Still time for the Grizzly Bears, but they've got to tighten things up a little bit. Not what you want to see off the kickoff. Bovey's going to have an opportunity. Down into the corner. Cleared away by our Barton. Bosco's going to keep it there. Barrio's up. Jacob makes the touch. Called into action. Analytics touch not great, but our Barton's there to back him up. Second touch from our Barton will clear it past midfield. Barrio's going to let that one go. Bosco, one touch, 2 touches off the wall. Nice dunk by Barrio. Is going to keep this one moving down. Demo opens it up, but not able to find the angle. Demo the other way. Jacob's got to get there. He doesn't have any boost. Bovey will spawn, and he gets the clear away just barely. Midnight escaped with that one. A missed opportunity for the Grizzly Bears. Just not enough boost to capitalize. Barton's going to chip this one high. Goomba'd by Barrio after the first touch. Jacob rushes that one a little bit. Bosco doesn't have the read. Is anybody there to capitalize for the Grizzly Bears? No. Analytics got to turn around in midfield. Our Barton dunked by Barrio, just so quick to that ball. Jacob got it around one. Bosco shadowing. Jacob's shot, not able to find the touch, and it's going to be boomed long. Analytics has the clear into the corner. Our Barton, that's going the wrong way, my friend. You got to get it the other direction, but Analytics got it. Barrio pops it high, but Analytics down to Jacob. Second touch. Our Barton following this one up into the corner. Passing plays starting to generate here for the Grizzly Bears. Maybe this is what they need, but nobody there to pressure the ball dropping right in the middle of the field. They're just rotating back so far. Nobody's really up to be able to take advantage of these of the space that Midnight are giving them on the offensive end.
Towards the goal. Analytics has to make a save. Bovey's up in the air. Puts it down into the corner. He's going to look for another touch as Jacob takes over. They seem to be settling in, and the goals are slowing down, HUD, and they're starting to get more comfortable with each other. And I think the Grizzlies are just trying to find their way. And the Midnight are doing a great job of taking them out of their game.
Yeah. Grizzlies just they've been caught so far back. They've had so many opportunities where the ball is dropping in a dangerous position, and they're just out of boost. They've got to circle back. They've got to give that space to Midnight, and if they can find a way to close down those gaps, I think they'll definitely have a better time. The double commit there is not going to help, but it is still doable for the Grizzlies. They haven't looked super outpaced. There's a nice shot from Jacob. The slow changeup on the far side. 7 seconds left. They're within one. It's not quite over, but they're going to need something fancy off of the kickoff here if they want to find an equalizer before this game is over.
All right, Bosco tried to make a sneaky touch there and get it out in the front, and the defender was able to read it and throw it down. Here we go with 10 seconds.
Touching here. Not a great touch from Bananalytics. Bovey, a huge dunk. That might ice it here. Going to have to go coast to coast here. Will the Grizzlies touch one? Barrio has it high. Bananalytics trying to pop this one up, but just not enough, not to where his teammates are. In the Midnight take game two. Another 3-2 scoreline that doesn't really feel like a 3-2 scoreline. It felt so much more like Midnight had that one locked down for most of the match. And Grizzly Bears just, they're clawing, they're trying to keep it close, but just not able to find enough holes in the Midnight defense.
Yeah, the Grizzly Bears, when they see the defense getting into a panic mode, and that's where the Grizzly Bears have been able to attack Midnight and able to score. So if they could try to cause more havoc and get a couple more demos down there and create opportunities for their teammates to shoot and try to take Bosco out as well, I mean, they got a really good chance. So let's see what happens here in Game 3, and let's have a good time with it.
Still opportunities here for the Grizzly Bears. They need every win that they can get. They don't need an X amount of wins. They just need some wins. Midnight doing themselves as many favors as they can as well. Another team that doesn't need any wins. They're already locked in the playoffs, but they are trying to hold on to that #1 seed overall in Lunar. They're doing it right now. These wins are helping them out for sure. So the opportunities are here. They will be, still presenting themselves through these next couple games. They got 2 more left, 2 more opportunities to be able to find a win. And we are going to see if they can get one out of the Midnight. Just got to find some holes in the armor. They got to be a little bit more aggressive on their offensive rotations, not give Midnight all the space that they have been, and trying to generate some more pressure. Our Barton's going to win that one over to the mid boost. Bovey takes this one high. Analytics there quickly. Good offense on the start here. Bosco, nice read there. Analytics has the clear away. Slow flick, but Analytics with the clear. Bosco keeping it in. Our Barton and Jacob kind of flailing at that one. Bosco's going to have time to turn here. Our Barton low on boost. He takes that one off the backboard. A little bit of a double commit. But Analytics is going to ensure that one gets cleared long. Jacob bouncing that one off the hood of Bovey, but our Barton's going to keep it in. Arb tries to turn it around. Jacob's there in the middle of the field. It's cleared away by the defense of the Midnight. Our Barton back in. Nice touch there from Bosco, getting all the way across, touching it down softly. Nice follow-up by Bovey. And now the offense of the Grizzly Bears can start to try to find their footing. Barrio's going to take that one, but have it taken off his hood by our Barton. Touch there from Analytics, not strong enough to make it out to his teammate, our Barton, so it's just going to bounce into the teeth of the Midnight. Bosco's touch here, not quite hard enough to be threatening. Cleared away by by Jacob, pardon me. Our Barton's going to take this one. Good dunk opportunity here. Jacob trying to find the read, faking one off. Bovey's got to clear away. Jacob's just circling back, waiting for a touch. It looks like he's low on boost. Over 2. Bosco has the clear into the corner. Good demo on Jacob on the back end. Opportunity here for our Barton. Bosco, nice read there, filling in the space left by the demo. We're a minute and a half gone, and Bananalytics is going to snipe that one. 1-0, first lead of the series for the Grizzly Bear.
Yeah, it looked like a potato gun right there, man. That thing shot out of there and went toward the goal, and there was just nobody home. There was no way but anybody's going to catch up to that. 1-0, 3:23 left, bud. You're seeing a defensive game right now, and the Grizzly Bears are finding their feet. So, yeah, they're definitely trying to make something happen with Midnight.
Hitting that stride offensively, and still, enough time to be able to find a series split. Here's an opportunity. Shot from Bosco's wide. Bovey's there for the follow-up. Jacob's got the save. Jacob's going to take this one off the sidewall. Looking for one more. Big dunk over top of Barrio. Our Barton's there. Shot on target. Grizzly Bears 2-0 lead.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bosco didn't make the complete rotation, and he got stuck out there in the middle of the box. And our Barton was able to read that and throw it down behind his neck. So 2-0, 3-4, 3:04 left. They're showing some. They're coming back.
Signs of life from the Grizzly Bears. They are not done with this one yet. Midnight, just not able to find one. And there's a whiff from Bananalytics is going to lead to a 1-goal differential now. Bovey just getting on the end of this one, and Bananalytics caught out a little bit, just not quite ready to get up for that one. Unfortunate off the kickoff, but still the lead for the Grizzly Bears. Still opportunities here for both teams. Still a ton of time left, not even a halftime here in game number 3. Bosco's going to take this one. Not able to find the touch, but Barrio will be there to back him up. Our Barton crossfield clear. Analytics is going to have to read this one. He doesn't have it. Bovey's there. Shot on frame, and we're tied at 2 just like that.
Yeah, that mechanical prowl is coming off the wall there. Bovey read the miss, and then Bananalytics, when they make a touch, Bovey throws it down. Still has a flip to go and puts it in. 2-2, 2:45 left. The shots right now are 6-4, and the Grizzly Bears have 4. So we're seeing a lot better offensive game from them. So I expect this one to be a lot tighter than the first 2.
The Midnight are going to do their best to shut you down on that one, Strutt. They've scored 2 goals in something like 10 seconds. They got down early and just turned it right around. Bovey not able to find that one. Our Barton's got no boost to work with, trying to pass this mid, but Analytics is there. Got a little bit too over-eager and then touches this one away. Jacob not ready for it. Bovey not able to find the touch. Jacob infield pass. Our Barton's there. Bosco no doubter on the read. But Analytics is going to turn in the midfield, looking for the touch off the wall. Down into the midfield. Our Barton there, saved away by Bovey. Jacob waiting. Bosco's touch. Good patience here from Jacob, not overcommitting his third man, but he's giving a lot of space to Bosco. Gets the clear to the middle, and our Barton has the clear away. Jacob takes this one off Bovey's hood, bouncing mid. Redirect into the middle of the field. Our Barton and Jacob both close, but Analytics is shot dunked by Bosco. Taking his time here, putting this one down mid. Nobody really rushing to get out to this one. Our Barton shot high off the backboard, and Barrio just unbothered by this one. So much space to work with. Jacob has to back all the way up, shadowing, not in a comfortable position at all. He's got to make the backward save. Bosco's going to catch this one, trying to pop it out mid for Barrio, who's rotating in at midfield. And Analytics dunks it down. Our Barton has the catch. No flick there. Barrio's got the clear. And Analytics has got to be called in here. No touch by either team there. Bosco, Bovey, our Barton with the save. And we stay level at 2. 1:10 left. So what do you need to see from the Grizzly Bears in this last minute for them to be able to find this win, Strutt?
Well, they're showing a lot of patience. Both teams are showing a lot of patience. So what's going to end up happening here is it's going to be in a demo. It's going to go across the middle, and they're going to be able to make that touch. But our Barton better get to this, or it's going to be bad news, and it is. Unfortunately, he gets caught out. Those are terrible because you have so much offensive pressure, and then Bosco gets a really great touch down the middle, and both guys are outside. And it squeaks down the middle. 3-2, 54 seconds left. Grizzly Bears got work to put in 54 seconds.
Just the difference between turning right and turning left at that mid boost costs the Grizzly Bears a goal from our Barton. Just turning the wrong way as he grabs the mid boost, trying to get upfield, keep the pressure up, and not seeing that ball coming right back over his head. And Analytics is going to save that one away, keep them at 1. Jacob long clear, Bosco there to meet it, right back into the orange half. And Analytics trying to find an outlet here. Not quite able to connect. Our Barton shot is going to not be able to find the back. Jacob is done dirty by the post. The 4th man defense coming out for Midnight. Bosco with the catch here. Our Barton has the savior medal again. Jacob downfield, another opportunity. But Jacob has to follow up his own shot. Nobody from the Grizzly Bears there to support. 10 seconds left now. Bosco's going to carry this one down. Bovey's there in the dagger for the Midnight. Shadows franchise are going to take a 3-1 series lead here, barring something miraculous, or 3-0 series lead here, barring something miraculous. And Bovey just putting his team on his back, finding that go-ahead, security blanket goal.
Yeah, the double touch on that was really played well. He was able to touch that, get it down to Bovey in the right position, and just squeak it by the defender. This was going to end at 4-2. Midnight's the winner. And it's a 3-0 series right now, and we do play 4 games in the RSC, so you will see this 4th game, and hopefully the Grizzly Bears can pull out a 1-3. I always root for the underdog, and at this point they are the underdog, being 1-3.
It does definitely. It's always more gratifying to see the underdogs win at this point, especially with how dominant Midnight have been all season. Only dropped 17 games, haven't dropped one tonight, so they're still at that. I think they're at 40-17 now on the season. So a dominant performance from them. Beckless is going to come in for the Midnight. They're going to sub out Barrio, get Beckless in, trying to keep their full rotation. But Analytics is also going to leave out for the Grizzly Bears, looking like a switch for them as well. So we'll see both subs come in for this last game. Both teams trying to make a change. The Grizzly Bears trying to make a tactical change, probably seeing if they can get something else generating. Sugar's going to come in. And the Midnight probably just trying to make a change to just keep all of their players on their roster with some in-game time here as we come down the stretch into playoffs. Midnight know that they're going to be in playoffs. Grizzly Bears still up in the air a little bit. They've got to get as many of these wins as they can tonight and on Monday to try to find their way in, as they're currently on the outside. We've got everybody in now, both subs in. We're going to get underway in Game 4 as soon as they are in. We will get moving. Grizzly Bears, what do they need to do to find this Game 4 win, Strutt?
They just need to tie a couple of passes together. They have really good offensive pressure, but then in the instances that in these last 2 games they forgot about defensive time, and you cannot. That third man is very crucial to put the ball back in the offense, and if he's not there, then all of a sudden you have a ball going the other way that you can't defend, and that's what happened in this last game. So hopefully they tighten up their defense a little bit, along with their offensive positioning, and as Bosco throws one down right there. Unfortunately, Jacob wasn't able to get back to it and make the defend at the goal, and as a result, you got a 1-0 pull for you left, bud.
Just great offensive pressure from the Midnight. Really nothing wrong with the rotation from the Grizzly Bears there, but just not fast enough to read that pass coming in. And the Midnight are going to get that one every day. Bounce shot here from Beckless is going to be awkward. Good patience from Sugar, trying to pinch it with our Barton, but not able to get on the end of it. Bovey's going to be off the ceiling here. Not able to find the touch mid. Our Barton will have the clear. Beckless steals that boost and turns around. Gets the dunk. Dangerous here. Our Barton's going to clear it into the corner. Over top of Beckless, Bovey will have the catch, turning it back into the middle of the field. Over in the corner, second touch there, bouncing this one in the middle. Bosco's up, trying to tap it down off the backboard. And Barrio touch high. Bovey's there, wide open after the demo, and the Midnight pour it on early in game number 4.
Yeah, the Grizzly weren't able to clear here, and the Midnight are reading that, so Bovey's really tight up there in the box as third man. 2-0, 4:07 left. They're definitely showing why they are one of the best teams in RSC in the major tier.
I believe they are currently the best full stop in major right now. They have put together a dominant season. It's pretty easy to see why. Bosco trying to put that one over top, but it'll get bumped away. He gets the bump on Jacob on the way out, so it'll slow down the attack. Our Barton not able to get that one over top of Beckless. Sugar's touch not quite good enough. Beckless will have the clear downfield. No boost for Beckless, though. He's going to grab this boost on the way back in. Bovey has the touch. Sugar's there. Shot wide. Easily saved away by Bosco. Our Barton keeps it in off the corner. Beckless not able to find it. Our Barton not able to find it. Bovey over top of it, and this is going to roll all the way around. Finally, Bosco able to get on the end of it, and Grizzly Bears going to be wanting that one back. Just the opportunities of the ball bouncing right across the front of the goal mouth. A double commit there on the 0 boost. Just not what you want to see. Jacob out of position. Shot is wide, fortunately. But now the pressure is back on for the Midnight. A nice touch by Sugar to carry that one out of the danger zone. Shot not threatening enough. Bovey has the clear. Our Barton too slow to it. It's going to go all the way downfield. Jacob's touch not there. Sugar's touch not there. Bosco's wide, reckless. So easily in front of the defenders, and a 3-goal lead now for the Shadows. It has been easy for them in game number 4.
Yeah, they're seeing this ball like it's a hot air balloon right now. I mean, this thing is huge. They're just reading everything off the wall, reading everything that they can, and throwing it down. 3-0, 2:52 left.
They know that they've got this Grizzly Bears teams on the ropes. They can just wait for the miscues to come out because they know that they're coming. They know that they've got the Grizzly Bears overextended, so they're just waiting for those missed touches, the poor clears, and just pouncing on them immediately whenever they come out. Bovey's touch there into the corner. Bosco's going to have an easy clear off the backboard. Nobody pressuring him. Sugar and our Barton both chasing this one back. Sugar pinning this one off the backboards. It's just... I gotta feel bad for the Grizzly Bears because the Midnight are having their way with them here.
Yeah, this is a really unfortunate touch by Sugar. He'd want that one back 100 times. Unfortunately, that puts him down 4-0, 2:29 left, but at the halfway point. And the Grizzly Bears, it's not looking good for them, unfortunately. And let's just see if they can put a couple goals in and make this thing a ball game.
He's got to keep it close, keep the pride intact. The sweep's probably going to happen. It's not done and dusted quite yet, but I think as far as games that I'd be comfortable calling, this is one of them. Jacob's going to get dunked away by Bovey there, back into the orange half. Sugar's just touching this one downfield. Our Barton is on the end of it. Shots there, on frame, in the back of the goal. The Grizzly Bears, signs of life, 2 minutes left, plenty of time. I'm sure they would love to make me just be very, very wrong in my prediction, but the first real offense we've seen from the Grizzly Bears in game number 4.
Yeah, Sugar had a really nice touch. He read that Bosco was up the wall, put it underneath him. Barton was able to get it to it and slide it by the defender. 4-1, 2 minutes left. But
Bosco's going to put this one hard off the backboard. Sugar's going to keep it in the corner. Jacob there to help him. not really needed. Sugar's going to take this one. Doesn't have the touch mid. Bosco had read it, so it's still going to be an opportunity here. Our Barton going for that mid boost. Again, a little overcommitted. Double commit there. Both players jumping at the same time. Counterattack. Sugar's flick, it was to nobody. He had our Barton so close in support with him and just didn't utilize him at all. The attempt at the solo play from Jacob read away by Bosco. Touch middle here. Sugar's on the end of it, and the shot. Go in, go in! There it is. Jacob is there for the cleanup.
That right there is the epitome of tonight. I mean, off both posts, and then tries to go in. He can't put it in, and Jacob has to throw it down. 4-2, 124 left, HUD. There's still time, and there's still a possibility, so let's watch this one.
At least they found the back of the goal. If that had just bounced out, that's the point at which, if this is a ranked game, you just leave. Like, one of those things where it's just frustrating beyond all belief. But the Grizzly Bears have stuck with it, even though they've gotten, they haven't gotten the snot kicked out of them, I wouldn't say. They've kept these games relatively close, but it's been Midnight Series to lose more than it's been Grizzly Bears to win. Oh, and there it is. That's the goal that I was talking about. Just the miscues from the back end, and then the dunk off of your own hood straight into the back of your goal. Nothing more demoralizing than this.
Yeah, that was a speedy shot there. Bosco was able to read that, and unfortunately the defender helped it out a little bit. 5-2, 58 seconds left.
1 minute left on the clock for the Grizzly Bears to try to find something. Beckless almost able to get on the end of that one. Not quite enough boost to get the read. Bovey's going to put this one high off the backboard. Not able to read that one out of the corner. Sugar will have the touch. Bosco just waiting for it. Jacob takes it away. Our Barton's clear. Long downfield. Beckless not able to find that one. Sugar dunking that one around Bovey. Our Barton off the sidewall. Gets it around Beckless. Sugar's infield pass, a good thought, but not executed quite well enough. Jacob can't get there before Bovey. Sugar's got to make the touch, and he does. 30 seconds, or under 30 seconds left. 20 seconds now in game number 4. Grizzly Bears almost being able to find a third goal there, but the shot's wide from Jacob. Sugar not able to find the read. 0 boost. No demo. Still on it. Bovey trying to reward his teammates' efforts there. Chip shot high from Bosco. Game number 4 winds down. A 5-2 victory for the Midnight, unless they can find one in garbage time here. Bosco's going to do his best, keeping it up. Bovey looking for the read, not able to get there off the backboard, and it's just going to drop right in front of the goal. Midnight dominating fashion, the 4-0 sweep here on the Lunar Stream. Midnight doing their best to keep themselves in that first seed, and Grizzly Bears, unfortunately, their backs are going to be against the wall on Monday night when they go up against the Gladiators.